Hi everyone, my name is Paula. Welcome to my last video of 2024, which is a sketchbook tour. At the moment I'm using two sketchbooks, a Paperblanks notebook and a homemade sketchbook, which I'll talk about later. I love the Paperblanks brand because of the beautiful covers, but the paper isn't great for drawing. At the back of the Paperblanks notebooks there is always an explanation about the cover artwork and the artist, which I think is a nice touch. It also has a back pocket to store loose papers and stuff, which is a must for sketchbooks. The paper in these notebooks is okay for messy sketching and note-taking, but I don't do full drawings in this book. I think Paperblanks do now have a sketchbook line of notebooks, but I haven't tried them yet. I tend to get gifted these books by friends and family, so I'm not going to nitpick the kind of paper it has. So, like I said, I use this book for sketches and ideas and not full drawings. When I started it was going to be just a botanical sketchbook, but I've ended up doing all sorts of things in it. It's not finished yet, although I have been using it for a while. This sketchbook is slightly larger than an A5 size, which is a good size for me. Although it usually stays at home, it is a comfortable size to carry in my bag if I feel like it. You can see I have a lot of empty space and very basic sketches and ideas. I wish I could start some of these pages again or just get rid of them, but because it's a bound notebook, I don't want to just rip pages out. You can see I don't usually draw on both sides of the page either. This is because I usually sketch in graphite and it transfers easily, so to avoid smudge sketches I usually draw on just one side. As we go along you can start to see sketches of other things, animals, peoples and things I see on Pinterest. I draw a lot from personal photos as well. I have sketches done with rainbow pencils, different coloured ballpoint pens, charcoal, graphite. These are some of my favourite pages. I was really obsessed with seagulls for a while, so I found a load of reference photos on Pixabay and sketched them out. The frog and ladybird are actually stickers I made from a couple of my own drawings. I stuck them in here to see how they felt on the page. There are a few weasel sketch pages. I was working on an idea I had for an illustration, but I never got around to actually doing it. You can see I used watercolour and the paper didn't take it well. One of the disadvantages of sketchbooks is that you can't use any medium you want. You have to adapt to the paper that's in the sketchbook or have various books with different types of paper. I find that really annoying. I want my sketchbook to be as adaptable as possible. This hedgehog page got a few comments on TikTok. People seem to really like it. And this is where I am in the sketchbook. I have about a third of the book left to complete, but it's going to take me a while, so I don't get through this type of sketchbook very quickly. Now onto my travel sketchbook. This is called the Field Journal and I designed and made it myself, and I've been using it for quite a few years now. It has only a few pages left before it needs emptying and reloading, so I thought I'd film a flip through. After a few empty sheets, it continues with a few pieces that I'm currently working on. After the divider, I have finished or mostly finished pieces, and a few of these were actually filmed for YouTube that you can go back and watch. And some of them are older drawings that I like to keep with me for inspiration or if anyone asks to see my work when I'm out. By having loose pages, I can decide what to keep and what to take out without having to rip anything out. I also have a few different types of paper in the sketchbook, so I can use any medium I want, whenever I want. You can see that there are mainly finished pieces in this sketchbook. Like I said before, I tend to do more finished drawings than sketches. This is designed to be a travel sketchbook, but I do use it at home for A5 sized pieces. This sketchbook does have a few more unique qualities to it that I won't get into in this video, but it's very much adapted to me and my needs as an artist. Oh, a bit of a face reveal there. This is an old sketch from 2007, but I just like it, so I take it with me. Now we're getting into the sketchy pages where I try a lot of different stuff with pen, pencil, watercolour, coloured pencils, pastel pencils, on printer paper, watercolour paper, craft paper, all sorts of things. At the end I have a couple of drawings my kids did when they were little and I just like to carry with me. And in the back pocket, as it's a smaller piece of craft card, is the drawing from my last video, a sprig of Christmas holly. So there you go, those are my sketchbooks. I hope it was interesting for you. If you've made it this far, thank you so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!